Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We'll start with Bitcoin at number 1, followed by Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Cardano, Dogecoin, and then we'll end it with Solana at number 10. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USD. Okay, so for Bitcoin against USD, this feels to me like a head and shoulders breakdown. Left shoulder, hit. I think this is the right shoulder that's about to break lower. You can also pull a support line across, a horizontal support line across, and we are anticipating Bitcoin to dip lower. How much lower? We have 29,000 as our target number 1, fresh out of the oven, and then after that we have 28,000 at as target number 2. So more downsides to be expected. However, I feel like because we're already above the skinny pink line and we're already in a bullish trend, so I would anticipate Bitcoin to continue higher. Right, but again, it all depends upon the volatility of the fall, right? If this is a real, true volatile fall, then yeah, be a bit scared of it. Yeah, you can assume that there is a support line over here, a very big, strong one, where the falling channel hit, right? If Bitcoin were to drop all the way back down, this is not good. This is 2 knocks on the support line. Normally, when you see a breakout, you want the breakout to be going, far away from the wherever the breakout point was, right? You want it to go far away, right? You don't want it to come back down, right? So again, there was a breakout over here. Yes, there was a retrace, and you're hoping that it just keeps going far away, right? But there is that possibility that things could drop lower. And if things do drop lower towards the support line, it's not going to be good. We could get a right shoulder and we could be heading lower, right? So again, we'll cross that bridge when the time comes, but the immediate targets that we have is 29k and 28k. So we're anticipating more downside to come for Bitcoin. So be careful about rushing into a trade too soon. We're still open to the possibilities of things just going up from here, zipping up. But I tried counting the waves, right? And if I could be, I could be wrong, but if I'm right, this could be a 1, down for 2, up for a 3. It's a very small 3, down for 4. I think this could be already 5. So again, I'm not entirely sure myself, right? And if this were to be wave 1, we'll be expecting a wave 2 to form. Again, we are not too sure how wave 2 is going to look like. So yeah, so we only have up to 28k, 29k. I mean, we could just hit 29k and just start reversing, but yeah, these are the 2 targets that we have from now, from today, right? Today is Monday, 24th of July. Monday, 24th, yeah, so there you go. Targets fresh out of the oven for you. Ethereum against BTC. Here we are for ETH. We are still in some sort of a falling channel, right? We're still within the confines of the falling channel. Again, how much lower we're going to go, we don't know. But we are falling in a very controlled manner, which is good. Which means that potentially there could be a rise back up, right? To complete wave D. This is an A, up for a B, down for C, D, E, boom, break higher. Something like that for FBTC. We still have our targets over here though at 0.055. You're expecting 0.055 to be hit. So if BTC were to drop violently towards the downside, very likely it's going to affect FBTC as well. So you could see FBTC falling in a very volatile manner as well. So it all depends upon BTC. Are we gonna go all the way back down to our second target before seeing some sort of a rally, or are we just gonna start rallying from here? Again, we're not entirely sure. We think that eventually could happen towards the upside, but yeah, we're trading very carefully because we're not entirely sure. ETH against USDT. Here we are for ETH. ETH, we still remain with 2 targets towards the upside and downside. Our 666 devil target and the 3000 and 3007 target. So for ETH right now, again, if we were to fall in a very controlled manner, very slow fall, this could be a wave C in the making, right? Down A, up B, down C, up D and E, breakout. Best thing that could happen for Ethereum towards the bullish side. Absolute best thing, and we stay above the skinny pink line. Bitcoin is already above the skinny pink line. Ethereum is also above the skinny pink line. The next coin we're going to do is also, okay, not that one. BNB is not. But for Ethereum, yeah, the best thing that could happen is we do this and we break higher. Absolute best thing. However, we're also aware that this is a potential rising wage. Rising wages usually break lower. So we could be breaking back down to 666. So Yeah, again, this is a very controlled rise, right? Very controlled rise from the very bottom, right, to the very top, or to where we are right now is 400 days, right? From the very bottom, right, if you were to count 400 days, where will we be at 400 days? Yeah, so 400 days should bring us to here. We rose 2,000% in 400 days versus where we are right now, 100%. So you can see that this is not exactly what you would call as bull season, right? This is not a bull season yet. I mean, of course, it could just transform into bull season for sure, but yeah, the upside volatility is not here yet. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be very careful. So yeah, there you go. I still think that 666 is still in the cuts. Right, we are hoping that we have a proper bullish continuation so that we can continue higher for Ethereum. But as it stands, both directions are still possible. So we're proceeding with caution. XRP against BTC, the superstar of the month. For XRP BTC, yeah, we broke higher. So we were anticipating the possibility, right? We were saying that XRP BTC could hit lower. We could sweep up these lows before heading higher, right? But eventually, yeah, the decision came in, and yeah, the court decision came in, and XRP just zipped up. And so we're gonna assume this is a valid touch, right? XRP has already touched the resistance line three times, three knocks on the resistance line. So the hope that we have for XRP is we start consolidation around here. We complete something like 3 valleys, right? Valley 1, Valley 2, Valley 3, break higher, woohoo, and we hit towards, ta-da, fresh targets out of the oven again. But this is towards the upside at 5,008 and then 12,300. So this could be another, from where we are right now, right, the price, a 400% rise for XRP BTC. I would prefer it if we could consolidate a little bit longer first before heading higher, right? It's just that, you know, if BTC drops, very likely it's going to affect XRP BTC as well. But we are feeling pretty good if we were to stay above the skinny pink line, right? We have to stay above the skinny pink line for XRP BTC. XRP against USDT. Here we are. Yeah, so for XRP USDT, we're not entirely sure. We don't have any more upside targets. We are aware that we've already taken out the highs of the mountain, the last mountain, right? Mountain 1, mountain 2, mountain 3. And we always say that once you take out the lowest mountain, right, the furthest mountain, the mountain before it breaks the support, right? Once you take out the third mountain, right, that's it. We've already taken it out, and so that's it. We switch our bias to bullish for XRP. So when we're above the skinny pink line, so that's what, like I was saying, the best thing that could happen for XRP is we just consolidate and continue higher, and consolidate and continue higher, like what we have been doing. Up, consolidate, up, consolidate, up, consolidate, up. Best thing that could happen for XRP. Will we get it? We're not too sure ourselves. If we were to count waves, right, we could be wrong, but if we were to count waves, this whole thing is a 1. Down for 2, 3, down for 4. Hopefully we have a proper consolidation. We go up for a 5. 5 takes us to $1.50. Hopefully, but again, we don't have any clear target set for XRP. We still have to wait for proper consolidation first. But yeah, XRP is looking pretty good above the skinny pink line. BNB against BTC. Here we are for BNB. Okay, now BNB doesn't really look that good. BNB is pretty bearish against BTC. Right, we don't know if this is gonna be a right shoulder. We could be heading lower for BNB. It's very, very bearish. It's very bearish. We're under the skinny pink line. So as long as we're under the skinny pink line, we switch our bias to bearish for BNB. Although BNB has a knack of doing things like this, right? Zip lower, zip up, zip back down, zip back up. So we could be zipping here and there. Zippity zip for BNB BTC. But in terms of tradability, no clear tradable chart patterns for BNB, not at this point of time. But yeah, this could be a very mini type of a right shoulder as we head towards the noisy area over here. So we might take a break at 0.005, something like that, somewhere around there. But this will be a very big fall though, right? 39%. Again, we're not entirely sure, and we're already severely oversold. So yeah, there's just nothing much for us to work with for BNB BTC. All we know is that it's very bearish. And BNB USD is also very bearish. We're also under the skinny pink line. XRP is up. Ethereum is up. Bitcoin is also up above the skinny pink line. BNB is under the skinny pink line, which means that the bearish trend is actually full swing for BNB at the moment. So, oh my god, we could be getting a... I've been mentioning this many times. This could be a descending triangle. BNB could head towards 122. Doesn't look good to me though. So, danger is there. I think BNB could still head towards our two targets over here, which we acquired way back in November. And we still remain loyal to our BNB targets, and we still expect the possibility of BNB heading towards 173 and then 122. At what point will we be considered as wrong? Yeah, take out the highs over here, right? If this is a kind of a two mountain kind of a chart pattern, right? So take out the highs here, right? Zip back up above the skinny pink line. Take out these highs. We will consider this as invalidated, and then we will switch our bias to bullish for BNB, but this must happen first. Until this happens, we remain with our bearish bias for BNB because this is a very big potential descending triangle in the making. So you gotta tread very carefully for BNB. There's a possibility that BNB could be dipping much lower. ADA against BTC. For ADA, again, we don't really have anything much to work with. All we know is that ADA is coming down. Hopefully, this is a wave C, right? And after that, once we complete the C, hopefully we could complete D, E, and then boom, ADA just goes parabolic from here. If it could happen, but we're not entirely sure. We don't know if this is the bottom. Could we still head lower? Of course, we're already under the skinny pink line. So our bias is bearish for ADA BTC. We'll still be expecting more downside, and we'll continue with our bearish bias until the market tells us and taps us on our shoulder and tells us that we are wrong. And then only do we switch our bias to bullish, and we will continue with our bias, right? ADA against USD, we're still under the skinny pink line. Sure, you can make an argument. We've already started hitting back under the skinny pink line, and we could be breaking back above it, right? So yeah, so you see, before this super bull run came for ADA, right, we hit the skinny pink line, we broke above it, and we came back down. We broke above it, we came back down, and then that's it. Sayonara, bitches! And so this was what happened for ADA. Could we dip lower as well? Could we just break higher and just dip lower again before sayonara, bitches? Yeah, of course, of course. So the question we have is, we always have this question: is this the bottom? Is there a possibility that we could head lower? Of course. Any guarantees that we're gonna? No guarantees. No guarantees. This is trading. No guarantees. Anything that no, nothing for us to work with. So what do you do when there's nothing? You next the coin. Dogecoin against BTC. Here we are for Dogecoin. Dogecoin doesn't look good. Yes, it's a lower low. So potentially there could be some sort of a reversal. We're not entirely sure. I can already count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be a reversal soon though. Again, we're not entirely sure. We don't know what's the game plan for Elon Musk. We might dip a little bit, one more dip, and after that, that's it. We could be recovering, right? But in terms of tradability, no clear tradable chart patterns for Doge BTC. Dogecoin against USD, we still have our targets over here, 2.7 and then 2.2, because this was the head and shoulders that came. At what point will we be considered wrong? Yeah, take out the right shoulder over here. Break above the skinny pink line, stay above the skinny pink line. Skinny pink line starts curving back up. Zip up, yeah, then we will switch our bias to bullish, but right now it's bearish, and if you were to look very carefully for, at ADA, right, this is a rising wedge. Rising wedges, rising channels usually break lower. Could we be wrong? Of course, but yeah, I don't really like what I'm seeing, right? You can also pull a support line across. This whole thing is a mountain 1, mountain 2, we could complete small mountain trees here. We head lower towards 2.7 cents, 2.2 cents. Absolute possibility. So we're gonna proceed with caution for Dogecoin. So stay safe and don't do anything I wouldn't do, right? But of course, it's your money, it's your decision, it's your choice. Solana against BTC. Here we are for Solana. This is mountain 1. Could we zip all the way back down? Complete mountain 2? Yes. We could get mountain 3, descending triangle, continue towards our target at 2000. At what point will we be considered wrong? Yeah, take out the highs over here. Take out this high. This is a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Zip down. This could actually be the continuation towards the downside. However, this is very volatile though. So the possibility still remains that we could be heading higher, right? This whole thing could be if you look at it from a bullish perspective, this whole thing could be an ascending triangle of sorts, right? Value 1, value 2, value 3, we break higher. Could be, it could be. Again, we're not entirely sure. We don't really see it yet. We still need time to give us more information, right? We don't have enough information to make a move or anything yet. So yeah, and we're still largely under the skinny pink line. So we still remain with our bearish bias for Solana against BTC, and we still expect more downside. So yeah, we're gonna be staying safe. We're gonna be staying safe. Solana against USD. Okay, Solana against USD is different. It's a different story. Why? Because we're already above the skinny pink line. Is there a possibility that Solana could already be in bullish reversal? Sure, of course. But is there any clear bullish reversal chart pattern? No. We're still under the resistance, right? Support. This was a support for the head and shoulders. Broke down. Right now, there's a rally back up towards the resistance. Support once broken becomes resistance. And yeah, this whole thing could be a rising wedge. Rising wedges usually break lower. We could be heading towards 222. Absolutely possible. So yeah, but the best bullish case is we consolidate here, keep going higher, break the resistance line, keep going higher, take out the right shoulder, and then that's it. 2-2 is gone. 2-2, and then yeah, that's it. We could be switching bullish for Solana against USD. So yeah, but we have to consolidate and we have to stay above the skinny pink line, right? And only then will we be considering as Solana as props. I mean, if we don't get any tradable chart pattern, we're not going to be doing anything. If we get tradable chart patterns, that'll be great. But again, we just don't have any information, don't have much information to work with at this point of time. So yeah, we're going to proceed with caution, right? We're hoping the BTC stays above the skinny pink line, consolidates above the skinny pink line, spikes higher, everybody starts spiking higher as well. Best thing that could happen for everybody. But BTC must not collapse. BTC must continue higher. So that's very important. To be honest, everybody should be looking at Bitcoin. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top 10 crypto TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!